ABBA's Voyage continues with band rehearsals that were taking place in Stockholm for the last 3 weeks. We will be talking about all of that very soon, but I am wondering if the Voyage band also played on Björn's brand new song.
Hey, red old man, if you really want the blues to go away, reclaim the boy inside and start to play.
Hey! So, today I want to take a look into Björn's new song, Hey Gran Old Man, but we'll also talk about the song's origins and ABBA's connection to country music. Well, first of all, this recording is really special, as I think it is the very first solo recording from Björn in over 50 years. And since he did not get a lead vocal on ABBA's Voyage, this is the next best thing, and I think his voice is in very good shape. The song itself is of course not new, but goes way back to 1970 when ABBA's Voyage was just about to start. Björn and Benny were in the studio to record their first full-length studio album Lycka, which also turned out to be their only album as a duo, but their girlfriends from back then happened to be Agneta and Frida, and they were invited to back them up for harmonies and backing vocals on some of the songs. Hey Gamle Man was the very first recording to feature all 4 future members of ABBA, and it is this song that Björn has now re-recorded with new English lyrics. Before we go to that, there is something else that I find quite remarkable about Hey Gamle Man. It was the first single from the forthcoming Lycka album, and it was released in no less than 6 different color variations, and all of them in Sweden only. That's quite astonishing for an independent and comparatively small record label like Polar Music, but also for the fact that Björn and Benny were a brand new duo. Of course, that only shows that Polar Music must have had a big faith in them to push the single so much. And I think it's very nice how it all kind of comes full circle now, with all the many versions we got for Voyage, but also with Björn returning to this very first song. Back then it was also recorded in German, and during their very first shows together they even performed the song live with rewritten lyrics, but unfortunately there are no other information or even recordings from this fascinating period. Björn described the original song as a cross between country and western and the Salvation Army. For me, it was always more like a pure folk style, but in any way, Björn has now turned this song into a definite country version, which I think sounds really great. And it also proves how much variation there is in Björn and Benny's compositions, with a very wide range of possible styles, and how their songs are able to work in a new context. And of course, Björn, as the lyricist he is, also wrote brand new lyrics in English, which are very funny, dealing with the fate of aging, and again they are quite self-reflective, by making fun of himself.
And should you ever feel the urge, daylight, God forbid, before you do, you got to call the virtual comeback here. The songs that frail old men can sing don't have to stay unsung. I recommend an avatar to stay forever young. Hey, grand old man, if you really want your blues to go away.
But there is an additional third verse that has a deeper, more serious meaning. Though no one can deny a man the right to be depressed, excuse my lack of sympathy, remember you've been blessed.
The one and only Björn Ulvaeus from Sweden.
The equally entertaining video shows Björn in the countryside, but also as a street musician in a Stockholm subway station, and giving his all with a dance routine at home. And like his voice, physically he is in great shape, and he looks extremely good.
And one of the men is sexy, you know? It looks sexy. Sexy.
And again, like the song itself, all these beautiful shots of the countryside reminded me of those good old times, when back in the day they were doing many TV specials where they were simply filmed in the nature that was there. In the new video we also see some CD singles of the song in Björn's guitar case. Now unfortunately the song has not been released as an official single, not even digitally. It was broadcast on Swedish TV as a very special recording for the 70th birthday show of Tomas Ledin. He is a well-known Swedish musician and close friend, and also has many connections to ABBA. He was in the backing band during their final world tour and even got the opportunity to sing one of his own compositions during the concerts. and he also collaborated with Agneta and Frida individually during the 80s and 90s. So, in the beginning I was wondering if the Voyage band is actually playing on the song, and I also wonder who the female backing vocalists are. Perhaps again the backing singers from the Voyage band, but that's just an idea. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any information about this, since it is not an official recording, but a personal message. If you would like to hear more country music immediately connected to ABBA, well, there's not too much. Take a Chance on Me has some country moments in the guitar playing during the bridges. I Can Be That Woman has country influences, with nods to country singer Tammy Wynette. But mostly, whenever ABBA tried something in the style of country, it either evolved into something else or was left unreleased. Like the song Memory Lane, which is an early version of the B-side Happier Why, which again is an early version that finally evolved into Why Did It Have to Be Me. Or the song Burning My Bridges, which also has Björn on lead vocals, but was left unreleased at the time. The snippet was included in the ABBA Undeleted montage in 1994. But there is one more thing. In 1976, some members of ABBA's backing band formed the group Nashville Train, and they recorded an entire album of 12 ABBA songs in country style, which I really enjoy. So if you want to hear ABBA songs in the style of country, played by some members of their original band, this is the closest you can get. And one of the songs was actually written by Björn and Benny around the time of Hey Gamle Man back in 1970. It was recorded by Nashville Train for their album and re-recorded for the instrumental opening in ABBA the Movie in 1977, again by Nashville Train. I hope you enjoy this little look back at ABBA's very early days with the Lykke album, their little connections to country music, and all of it bridging the gap to Björn's brand new song. And on that note, please let me know what you think of Hey Grand Old Man. Alright, until then, later!